The World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championship is brought to you by Boxing Rock Brewing Company, West Head Boat Builders, and by Salt Banker.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the municipality of Barrington, Nova Scotia, the host area for the 2022 World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. I'm your host Ryan McIntyre and I'm standing along the banks of the Barrington River in Wild Axe Park, a custom-built lumberjack sports facility here in Barrington where the roots of axe throwing certainly run deep. On today's episode, we will be showcasing the men's individual world championship. The best axe throwers from around the world have come to Nova Scotia for their opportunity to take home a world title. Keep your eye on 2017 world champion Daniel Hedberg from Sweden and German champion Pierre Kaminski as they continue their 5-year rivalry for axe throwing supremacy. Before we jump into the action, let's learn about the history surrounding this beautiful region of Canada and look at what it takes to become a world champion axe thrower. With double-bitted axe throwing, the thrower stands 20 feet from the target, which is 5 feet above the ground, measured to the bullseye. Each axe is inspected and approved prior to the event. The handle must be at least 24 inches long. The weight must be at least 2.5 pounds, and the axe edges, or bits, cannot be larger than 6 inches. The axe will make one complete rotation in the air, and the leading edge, the one facing the target when they begin their throw, must be the edge cutting the target to obtain a score. If the axe over-rotates, and both tips, or the back bit, cut the target, that's 0 points for that throw. Scoring is compiled one throw at a time. Each throw worth a possible 5 points if the athlete can find that coveted bullseye. Ring value reduces, moving away from the bullseye from 4 down to 1. And if the axe misses the target or falls out, it's 0 points for that attempt. A perfect round of 6 bullseyes is worth 30 points.
Nova Scotia is a region rich in history. The Mi'kmaq are the founding people of Nova Scotia and remain the predominant Indigenous group within the province. The Mi'kmaq Nation has existed in what is now Nova Scotia for thousands of years and is made up of 13 First Nations communities which span across Mi'kma'ki, the Mi'kmaq word for this land. The Acadian people also have a long history in this region, as they were the original French settlers to these lands in the early 1600s. Their Francophone culture is abundant throughout southwest Nova Scotia. Cultures from around the world have immigrated to Nova Scotia over the centuries and made it their home, predominantly Scottish, Irish, French, and English. Now, we welcome axe throwers from around the world to be part of the 2022 World Championships in axe throwing.
Stay with us, folks. After the break, we'll have our men's semifinal.
Timber Lounge Axe Throwing. Feel the excitement. Book online at timberlounge.ca.
Welcome back to the 2022 World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. In the individual competition, each athlete throws their axe 24 times in the qualification round, earning a score out of 120 points, which ranks them against the field of competitors. Based on the qualifying scores, the top 30 axe throwers move on to the quarterfinals, where they throw 12 more times. The top 12 from the quarterfinal move on to the semifinals, where they throw 12 more times. In the championship final, it's head-to-head in a knockout-style format, where the top 6 throwers go 3 times to earn a score out of 15 points. The lowest score gets knocked out, and then each thrower goes 3 more times, and so on until it's one person left at the top of the podium. Welcome back to the World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. The men's individual championship is off to an incredible start. Our top 12 throwers have made it through the qualifying and quarterfinal rounds. Let's head down to the lanes, where our top 12 men go head-to-head in the men's semifinal round. All right, we're still going here. Andrea's looking good. David Vieira. Bit off to the right there. Barron Rep. Not a bad throw from him. And Udo Hoffman. What is he going to do here? Can he get the job done? Bit right. Pressure's on for Udo. 3 points there for Andreas on target 2. Pierre Kaminski. 4 points for him. He's picking up the slack. He's looking good. 3 points for Barron Rep. Target number 4. Tyler Wenzel with 4 points. Good throw for him. David Vieira from Switzerland. 3 points from him. And what does Udo have? Looks like 3 points for him as well. All right, here we go with throw number 3 of our second set. Beautiful throw there from Tyler Wenzel on target 5. Looks like a bullseye for him. David Vieira, right down the middle, no doubt about it. Switzerland getting the job done. Udo Hoffman, nice 4 there for Udo. Andreas Redding, 4 points for him on target 2. 3 points for Pierre Kaminski on target 3. 4 for Barron. And a bullseye for Tyler Wenzel. Great job by him leading the way in this set. And a bullseye for David Vieira. He needed that. And 4 points there for Udo in this set with 3 throws to go. Three throws remaining in this set. Pierre Kaminski hammering that axe in there. Tyler Wenzel, no doubt about it. That's a bullseye. I'm calling it now. Ooh, 2 high and low throws, Barron. And Udo and David, pressure's on. Four for Barron. Bullseye, Tyler Wenzel, the Canadian from Halifax, the Nova Scotian, showing us how it's done. Udo with a low one. Tyler taking the lead in this set. He needs this. He needs to narrow it up. This is exactly what he needs to do. Looks like a good throw from Pierre. Tyler Wenzel, my goodness, what a round he's putting in. Udo throws a bit left. Tyler Wenzel is pulling ahead of the pack on target number 5, showing us all those skills he's learned at the Timber Lounge in Halifax. Let's get a count. Pierre Kaminski with a bullseye. Target number 3, he needs that. 4 points for Barron. Bullseye, Tyler Wenzel. Great round from him. 2 points there for David Vieira. And looks like 2 points. Wow, for Udo Hoffman. Uncharacteristic throwing from Udo. It all comes down to this. Pierre a bit high. Tyler Wenzel, a bit off there. He might have snuck a 3. Still a good round for him. Barron Rep. Looks like a perfect throw for him. And Udo Hoffman. Ooh, just a bit right. 3 points there for Andreas in his final throw. Pierre Kaminski with 4 points in his final throw. Barron gets it. Barron from Germany on target, number 4 with a bullseye. Tyler Wenzel, 3 points for him. Still a stellar round. 4 points. David Vieira and Udo Hoffman with 4 points. Tyler Wenzel, my goodness, he takes the lead after that round with 51 points. Barron Rep right behind him with 50. Andreas Retting, 48. Pierre Kaminsky, 47. David Vieira, 44. And Udo Hoffman, the Iceman, with 44 points. Tyler has put himself in a great position to move on to the finals and represent Nova Scotia at the World Championships. Wow, some excellent throwing from our first group. Let's check in with our scoreboard. Stay with us, folks. We've got more coverage right here from Barrington, Nova Scotia at the World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's get right back down to the lanes and pick up action in our men's semifinal. Conrad, 4 points on target 2. Joe Fancy, 4 points on target 3. 3 on target 4 for Carl. 4 points for Sterling Hart. 4 points for Brian Nickerson. And looks like 4 points for Stefan Persson. He had 7 bullseyes in a row. This is absolutely incredible to see. Oh my goodness, he's dialed in again. Some good throws here this round. Bullseye stands out like a sore thumb. Joe Fancy found that sore thumb. Target number 2, Konrad Eschbach from Germany. Bullseye, you betcha. Joe Fancy, target number 2, looking good. Bullseye for him. Carl Bischoff, target number 4. Bullseye, 3 in a row. How about it? Sterling Hart, bullseye. Brian Nickerson breaks it up, 3 for him, but Stefan Persson with a bullseye. Holy cow. 5 out of the 6 throws, bullseyes. Unbelievable. 2 throws remaining. The fact that he's in the semifinal is just incredible. Stefan Persson throws a bit right. Brian, unfortunately, drop shot. Sterling Hart making it count. Conrad throwing well. Joe Fancy. Not a bad throw from him. Bit left. 4 points for Konrad Eschbach on target number 2. 3 points there for Joe Fancy. 4 points for Carl Bischoff. Sterling Hart with a bullseye. He needed that, folks. Nothing for Brian Nickerson, unfortunately, but Stefan Persson with 4 points. An uncharacteristic 4-point throw for Stefan. 1 throw left. A bit low for Brian there. Conrad with another great throw. He's having a stellar round. Carl with a good throw. Joe Fancy, way to finish. Sterling Hart, great finish. These guys are dialing in. And Konrad Eschbach is one of them with a bullseye. Joe Fancy with a bullseye to finish off his set. Bullseye Sterling Hart, target number 5. 1 point for Brian. And 4 points for Stefan Persson. Unbelievable throwing there. Stefan Persson, 56 points overall. He's your number 1 after the semifinal. But it looks like Tyler Wenzel in second with 51. Barron with 50. Andreas Redding and Joe Fancy with 48. They're moving on, but we have a tie. We're going to have an axe-off for 6th place. Pierre Kaminsky, Konrad Eschbach, and Carl Bischoff are going to have to go head-to-head in an axe-off. Unbelievable, folks. We have an axe-off. Are you kidding me? To go to the finals, it's Germany versus Canada to see who makes it to the men's Final 6 in the championship round. What is going to happen here? The most exciting thing in axe throwing. 3 throws, no practice. Carl looks ready to go. His patented underhand throw. Perfect throw after 1. Right down the guts. And Conrad Eschbach, can he? Oh yeah, you betcha. Wow. 2 points for Pierre. That could be the difference. Bullseye for Conrad. And a bullseye for Carl. These guys are battling it out. Carl and Conrad are perfect after 1. Ooh, a bit outside for Pierre. That may be it, unless these guys. Ooh, a bit low for Carl. This has turned into a match. What's Conrad gonna do? A bullseye could do it. Not a bad throw from Conrad. I believe that'll put him in the lead. Pierre with 3 points on target number 1. On target number 2, Conrad Eschbach. 4 points, puts him in the lead with 9. And Carl with 2. Conrad, all he needs to do, a 5 or a 4 will earn him a spot. Good throw from Pierre. Good throw from Carl. Conrad Eschbach, 4 or 5, will do it. And he does it. He's done it. He's done it. Conrad Eschbach has made it through with 14 points. He's going on to the men's championship final. What incredible throwing in the men's semifinal. Don't go anywhere, folks. The final round of the men's individual world championship is coming up next.
Westhead Boat Builders have been handcrafting quality fishing vessels in Atlantic Canada for almost a decade. With vessels ranging from 19 to 65 feet in length, these sturdy crafts are built to stand the test of time and the roughest of seas. If you're looking for refined craftsmanship in your next fishing vessel, call on Westhead Boat Builders to bring your fishing dreams to life.
Hi, my name is Nicole Hopkins. I am the chef and the manager at the new restaurant in Clarks Harbour, Nova Scotia, the Salt Banker.
We get our fresh seafood right here from behind our restaurant. Within feet, all of the local fishing boats is right here. Fresh catch every day.
We take our time when preparing our food, and a little bit of love gets sprinkled on every dish.
A sharp blade is needed to hit the target safely. How you hold the blade is just as important. Made in Canada to aerospace standards, the Henson AL13 razor is designed to greatly reduce blade chatter, which is a cause of irritation. No plastic, no subscriptions. Learn more at hensonshaving.com.
Welcome back to the World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. We've just watched the semifinal in the men's individual competition, and now it's time to take the top 6 men and go head-to-head in the championship final. Let's take a minute to meet our top male competitors.
Hi, I'm Sterling Hart from Squamish, British Columbia. It's actually my first year here at the World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. I've always been an axe throwing competitor throughout my career, but this kind of takes it to a whole nother level.
I'm Udo Hoffmann from Germany. I throwing axes since 2012, also 10 years ago.
I'm Conrad Eschbach. I throw axes since 12 years ago. I throw it in our club near the Black Forest in Germany.
The stage is set. Let's send it down to the lanes to see who is crowned our 2022 World Champion. Conrad on target 1 with 5 points in the first throw. Stephen Pearson delivers. These guys could pull away. Andreas. Looks like a beautiful shot there. We'll have to get down to the judge. Conrad with a great throw, and Joe Fancy. Can he deliver? Oh, and high for Joe Fancy. So much pressure. 4 points there for Conrad on target number 1. Joe Fancy with 2. Andreas Redding looks like a bullseye. Did he get it? You betcha. And 4 points for Stefan Persson. That puts Andreas in the first spot with 10 points. Conrad with 9. Stefan with 8. And Joe Fancy with 6. Pearson. You know he wants a bullseye to make it count on target number 6. And he gets it. Looks beautiful. We'll have to confirm with our judges, of course. Andreas with a great throw. Conrad just delivering surgically. Conrad Eschbach with a bullseye. The pressure is nothing for him. 3 points for Joe. That may be it for Joe Fancy. 4 points there for Andreas. And on target number 6, Stefan Persson. 4 points. That's it for Joe Fancy. The best Canadian in the world today, Joe Fancy. So proud, tears in her eyes, but we're back right into it. Stefan Persson. Stefan Persson throws his first throw. Andreas, looking good. And Conrad Eschbach, how about that? No big deal for Conrad. 4 points for Conrad, doesn't get it. 4 points for Andreas Rettig, and 3 for Stefan Persson. My goodness, is this the round? We'll see here. He's definitely able to do it. And there's one of them. Conrad with a great throw. Conrad Eschbach, 4 points for him. That's 8 overall. Andreas, 3 points. Oh, that puts him in 7 points. And Stefan with a bullseye. Stefan and Conrad tied at 8 points. Going into the final throw, Andreas 1 point behind at 7. Will it be Andreas that goes home after this round? Andreas Rettig, target 3, rather. Great throw from him. Great throw from Conrad. 4 points for Conrad, 12 points. 4 points, that puts him at 11. Andreas, what does Stefan have? 4 points, that's 12. It's Andreas going home, 3rd place. Stefan Persson and Conrad Eschbach with 12. They're moving on. 3 throws to settle the score. Germany on 1. Sweden on 5. And what a start for Stefan Persson. That's a bullseye. Conrad Eschbach has to be the best he's ever been. And he throws great. Good throw from Conrad. 4 points. Not too bad. Great throw from him, but Stefan Persson making it look easy with a bullseye. He's your reigning world champion. Will he go back-to-back? 2 more throws and we'll find out. My goodness, Stefan Persson. It's a good throw. It's still a good throw. He's still in the mix. And 4 points for Eschbach. It's 10-8. It's 10-8 going into the final throw. And that absolutely seals the deal. Conrad's going to throw his final throw, but he is taking home 2nd after this throw because Stefan Persson, big hand, unbelievable stuff, unbelievable throwing. We'll get the official call, but we know it. These guys know it. They know their scores. The crowd is on their feet in Barrington. Swedish axe thrower and 2-time world champion Stefan Persson has done it. Well, folks, that's a wrap on the 2022 World Double Bit Axe Throwing Championships. What an incredible finish to the championships. Congratulations to our champion. An enormous thank you to all the volunteers who helped put this event together, to the municipality of Barrington for hosting. Thanks to the Nova Lumberjack Society, Wild Axe Productions, and Global Axe Throwing Commission for their support. And of course, to all the generous sponsors who made this event a reality. From all of us here in Barrington, Nova Scotia, I'm Ryan McIntyre. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp.